OBS, hello?
Uh-oh.
OBS? Please? Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Oui.
All right, let's see if let's make sure it goes live. Yeah, I clicked go live and all it just sat there, just looked at me and did nothing. I'm like, oh god, here we go. Hey, look at that. All right, we are indeed live. Let's just make sure volumes are muted all over the place here. There we go. All right, and welcome to the Level 1 Lounge podcast, where we give our uneducated takes on anything and everything gaming. So again, we have another live show for you. So last week we had the Nintendo Direct. This week we have another Nintendo Direct, but this one is going to be focused more around the Nintendo Switch 2 and the new hardware that is expecting to be coming out later this year. We're going to know more here in the presentation, but first, before we get started, let's make sure we go around the horn and introduce everybody. So starting at the top, we have from Twitch and the new Geek Corner Facebook page, we have Agent Maverick 86.
Hey everybody.
From the In My House Pro Wrestling podcast, making his return to the podcast, we have none other than Phil Spencer Jr.
Hello.
And who eventually, at some point, will be back on Twitch, but you can also catch her on various social media platforms. We have Saracel. We have myself, WriterPrice69, where you can find me on Twitch and YouTube. And lastly, but not leastly, we have from YouTube, as well as Twitch, and author of Shade Falling and a new upcoming novel that's going to be coming out at some point. So keep your eyes peeled for this one. We have Irish Bandit Rob.
What up?
So, who's ready to talk about some video games, or in this particular
Video games!
Game consoles?
Video games.
Pudding! All right, so we won't put too much more delay on this one. If you could go ahead and please hit play on the. Oh, actually, before you do, hang on. I gotta fix it because it looks like it's slightly off kilter. Let me fix this real quick.
Fix the kilter.
I gotta fix the kilter.
You gotta fix a kilt.
I done kilt it. There we go. It is no longer off kilter. Well, Saracel's camera's off kilter here. Okay, I'll fix these. I'll fix these all as we go. Go ahead and hit play.
Play. Let me know if it's too loud, everyone. Oh my goodness, what is happening to my end now?
Oh.
I have to restart my audio engines. Deet. Okay, there we go. It'll be fixed next week. Oh.
Well, it's because I got my camera up on my 32-inch monitor because I want to watch the video on this monitor, so what I want to do is I want to take the camera and move it from there to there, and it's a much smaller monitor, so it'll be a better angle. But for broadcasts, not moving it. All right, Mario Kart.
A good way to start out.
Chewie said it could be a tad louder. Only a tad.
Tad louder? Okay. Can adjust that on my end here. Jump that up to
Not gonna be
10%.
great.
Turn it up to 11. Man, I haven't played Mario Kart in so long.
Yeah, it's been a minute for me too.
I technically still have Mario Kart Deluxe on my Switch. It's a little outdated, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, look at my sick moves.
Man, put Tony Hawk in my Mario Kart? I'm alright with that.
Just missing the Doomslayer, right?
Yeah, let's
This has
go.
got to be the new one, right? Peach doing her tricks on the bike can tell you exactly where Tony Hawk can shove it.
That's cool.
Neat.
Yeah, it looks good.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hold on. I gotta turn that on.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2. I'm Takuhiro.
We had French subtitles for a second.
Nintendo Switch
Oh,
2.
gotcha.
And I'm
So I'm still
Tetsuya
fixing
Sasaki,
cameras here. I
the
wasn't
hardware
paying
design
attention.
lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World,
Subtitles
launched
would be nice.
exclusively on
World.
Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
It'll
Fun?
be like every other Mario Kart game. This game will be guaranteed to end friendships.
Is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch.
Phil, apparently you look
system.
angry.
Welcome to
What's
this
that?
vast
Stoic.
world. Kart
But
races
apparently
are
I look
filled
scary with a
with
shaved
regions
head,
that
so-
span the globe.
No one said that.
Oh. Strider and I says, yeah, we need to do Drunken Mario Kart again. We totally did that at, the hell's the name of that place again?
And in this Mario Kart game,
Hey, Viper's in here too. Hey,
you
Viper.
can go off the racetrack and drive
What's the difference
virtually
between a producer and a
everywhere in this
director?
world.
Director directs, producer produces.
In the classic Grand Prix,
A producer
race
gets
through 4
a
courses
talent
and
together.
first place.
Oh wait,
And funds.
But don't sleep at the wheel.
Yeah, I think producer
You'll also drive to the
actually
next course as
is
part
more
of the
involved
competition.
with the creation.
With
Director
24
is
drivers
more
in each race,
involved with
the
the
most in series history,
outline direction, I
the
guess.
competition is gearing up.
like how how it's
Introducing
produced. Like
Knockout Tour.
shit, I don't know what I'm getting at.
Racing non-stop from one
Google
corner of the
both.
world to another.
Yeah,
you tried. You tried.
here,
That's
I'm gonna
important. You
solve
tried.
this.
Words from mouth flow not good.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way.
And we're
If you're
canceled.
below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Stoked. Yeah, Stoked. That's what the place is called.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Me? Usually no. Usually I'll get within like 100 meters of the finish
You
line,
can
and then I'll
also
get
freely
blue shelled
drive
like
around
3
this
times.
vast world in free roam.
And
Not
that's how
free
friendships
roam.
end.
By going
Open
off-road,
world Mario
you can
Kart?
explore
Oh, God.
new areas and routes.
Oh,
So drive
okay, that could be
wherever your
fun.
heart takes you.
What do
You
think
heard
are,
of Forza
Diddy Kong Racing?
Horizon?
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
What friends?
Oh.
That was harsh. But fun.
What the hell, was that a dinosaur? Was that a Leopleurodon?
It was a dinosaur.
Imagine magical Leopleurodon. They're going to show us the Wii.
World. The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
And
So be on
Mario
the lookout
Kart
for more
World Direct.
information
So another
in the future.
direct.
Yeah. Not one that I think we'll probably react to if it's
Mario
just one
Kart
title.
World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, this is one of the bundles I
We'll share
saw.
more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
This was one of the spoilers I couldn't avoid.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
This is my favorite part of the whole
Joy-Con 2
presentation.
controllers for Switch 2.
Text facts.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Oh man,
Oh,
new
baby.
button.
Let's take a look at
Vitamin
some new
C!
experiences it offers.
This button
can't see
changes
the
the
new
game.
I mean, you're right. C stands for C is the beginning letter of change. Wait, what is that paddle she's got? Is that the new one that like the new paddle
Comes
that
with it, yeah.
I'm still ahead of all
Yeah.
of you guys.
That one looks more comfortable to hold.
I actually didn't think that last
I
one
think
was
they
bad.
have it for
It
the
wasn't,
Switch.
it wasn't bad, but it felt cramped.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no.
That's
They have
right,
actual
y'all.
Controllers.
There's chat on this Switch.
Any of you folks know of players that actually use features like in-game cameras? I certainly don't.
Introducing
'Cause I don't
Game
have
Chat,
friends.
a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
You ever seen a friend post an in-game post picture? So yes, I have actually. I've seen
Hi.
like various
Discord.
content creators that have done.
It does look like
Have done
Discord.
that.
while playing a game. Should we follow you? Yeah.
It's wild times that it's 2025 and Nintendo figured out we should put chat in our video game system.
Your voice is
No longer do you need a phone application. You can do this off the hardware.
Alright, let's keep going. Okay.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Wowie.
Jump on here.
And your buddy's making smoothies. Life is
When it's
cool.
noisy around
You better give me one.
will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
Honey, could you do me a huge favor? Could totally go for a smoothie right about now.
It does look beautiful. And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with
Well, I
friends
hope
and
you can use
The
it.
family.
size of that thing,
Handheld.
either that Switch is
If you
really
open
big
the
or she
chat
is
menu
very
and
tiny.
turn on game screen sharing.
Why not both?
There we go.
Okay, no los dos.
You can also share your
Watch
game
your
screen.
friends play Mario Kart at 1 frame per second. This is Nintendo Online still.
Oh shoot. Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
I am happy they didn't try to hide the quality of what you would see on your friend's end.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm
gonna be friends with the person playing Balloon Fight for sure.
Kirby, look at this.
Sending my friend code out now.
So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
Chewie says, yeah, the C button allows Division 3 to come to Switch. Yes, let's go. Do it.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
Oh, look at that. Look at that awesome.
You're almost there. It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little.
You too can watch your friends' games in 1080p at 5
So
FPS.
everyone
Yeah.
can watch them play.
I think I know where you are. Wait.
Okay,
I think we have
we're together.
right.
Welcome. Ooh, okay.
Oh nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay.
This is wild that only Nintendo can sell the chat feature in
On the right
this year.
Joy-Con 2 controller, there's
We've
an
done
additional
it.
button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh dang. Oh really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more.
Wow, a mute
Yeah,
button.
except that doesn't
That's
actually happen in real life. I'm like, hey, I'm playing
Camera.
video games. There's a call coming in.
Connecting this camera to the
Ignore.
system.
That's reality.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
You can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
In fairness to Nintendo, they have no idea what kind of bandwidth your friends have. Yeah, that's true.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind, guys.
There you go. I bet you like
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh,
okay.
No, wait.
Good.
Go
That
left.
looks
Go
good.
left. Left.
If I go a little more this way.
I mean, in fairness,
Using
I don't
game
see Sony
Even
or
when you're
Xbox
apart,
doing
You
this.
can play games
They
and
did.
hang out as
They
if you were
have.
together in the
Yeah.
same
They
room.
stopped
Do
doing
they
it.
have like
Play
in-game
together,
cameras in the
or
game?
compete in online
Yes,
multiplayer
Xbox
games.
Live Vision
That's your
camera on the
characters.
360. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat with
Yes.
your personal favorites.
And
I
they
missed
said,
out on that then.
we
Obviously.
shouldn't do this anymore.
Decide your own rules for a retro game competition.
You know what it was that ruined it? Everyone showing their
Hold a
genitals
sports
on those
competition
games.
between families.
Yep.
Yeah.
All together, anytime, anywhere.
Nintendo just caught up with the trend. They're like, you know what we're missing in our online video games?
What did you think? In developing game chat,
It's like, oh, instead
our
of
goal was
Xbox,
for
here's
you to
Starfish
enjoy
Box.
playing online with others
Yeah.
more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
I'm happy I don't have to use a phone app or using
don't have
like
enough
a
friends
different
to play
service to
Nintendo.
chat
Okay,
with my
I guess,
friends.
yeah, I guess you're dogpiling of this whole we have no
Which will
friends
be
thing
available
too.
on the same day as Switch 2.
The problem is, you're
A
not
Nintendo
wrong.
Switch Online membership will be required to use game chat.
We're very reclusive lately.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to
I mean, Sarah Sell would
experience
be the
game
obvious
chat,
exception,
it
but she
will be
doesn't live in
available without a
Saskatoon, which is
membership
unfortunate.
for a
So.
limited time. We hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app.
Please turn this on for your kid.
For example,
Yeah.
whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to
Or
play with
piss
other
off
We like
your
staying
wife.
home. I mean, true, yeah.
We'd like to introduce another
you
new
can't play
experience
Mario
you can share
Kart.
with family and friends.
But it's cozy.
On Nintendo
Staying at
Switch,
home.
even if you just have one game, you
It
can
really
pass
is.
a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2,
that
you can
Othello?
play together locally on multiple systems
Yeah.
using just one game.
Wow.
With
That's a
Game
blast
Share.
from the past.
As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a
Chewy's
compatible
got
game.
the right idea.
With Game Share, you can
Uno?
temporarily
Oh,
share
man.
compatible games with others who also have Nintendo
That's something we should
Switch
get together and
2
play.
or a Nintendo Switch system.
Level 1 Lounge
You can
Podcast
share
plays
a game
Uno.
with up to 3 other systems at a time.
I was joking.
Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends.
And
via
I know
Game
he
Chat,
lets you buy
which we showed
books.
earlier. Game Share can
Does the
only
dock
be
have a
used with
USB camera for the
compatible
plug-in
games.
too? Probably.
This
I mean,
feature
the
is planned
Switch
for
1 dock
several
has a
titles,
USB port.
starting with a free update
Yep.
for Clubhouse
Had that
games
accessory for
51
Smash
worldwide
for the
classics on Nintendo
multi-tap,
Switch.
and they did have
Game
that
Share support
LAN
is
adapter
also
as well.
planned for select games exclusive to
Oh,
Nintendo
yeah, that's right.
Switch
Forgot about
2.
that.
So we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next,
Game Share's nice they brought back. They did that download play with the DS as
we'd
well,
like
so
to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
nice for
itself.
party games.
Yeah. I mean, not gonna lie, that Switch 2 looks like it's a good size.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in
bigger screen, same thing
Here's
as well.
how
Thank
that
you for noticing.
compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think they're gonna announce anything.
With approximately
I
double the
shouldn't say they're
pixels
not gonna
compared
announce
to
anything, but-
Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Oh, I was like, here's these pixels in slightly better quality.
The screen supports
120
up to
FPS?
120
Okay.
frames
That's
per
not
second,
bad, yeah.
allowing for smoother gameplay in supported
Yep,
titles.
who will all utilize that? Hard to say.
New games, new Switch 2 games.
The LCD screen is more
And
Yeah,
by new, I
maybe.
mean
and
remakes.
supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
It's a big win for them tech-wise. They were never going to blow people out of the water, but
New
HDR is pretty
Joy-Con 2
big.
controllers connect
I think it's the Switch itself that has the
magnetically.
USB-C port for the
Strong
camera.
magnets keep the controller
That's yeah, the top
firmly
Switch has a
attached to the
USB-C
system.
port now, doesn't it?
Detach your controller easily
Didn't they say- yeah,
by
oh yeah, there it
pressing
is
the
right there.
release button on the back.
Yeah, the dock will have it as well.
It's just
The
selling you
SL
more on the Switch
and
2. I
SR
mean,
buttons
it
are
kind of
bigger
is.
for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
That's weird.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
They will get stick drift, though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Each
They're like
Joy-Con 2
Joy-Cons.
controller can be used as a mouse to play
Worst
with
kept
compatible
secret.
games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
For the new Switch 2 Call of
By
Duty.
adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
But anyways, yeah, no, for Mrs. Rider there,
It has a
I-
built-in
saying, I'm
microphone,
not sure if we're gonna
so you
see
can
another
voice chat
announcement for
with
Pokemon
friends
because they did one
anytime
last week
via
already.
Game chat.
For
Yeah.
Pokemon Legends
It
EA.
also uses noise-canceling technology to filter
Maybe
sound.
they'll show something
so your
for a
voice
release
will
date?
come
Who
through
knows?
clearly.
Oh, maybe. I doubt it though.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have a surround
I mean, if they
sound
didn't have a
system,
release date last week, I don't
games
know if
can be
the
enjoyed with more
a week will make
immersive,
any difference.
three-dimensional sound,
It
as
could.
if it were coming from all around you.
I think it's the one too, like for their chat. Am I going to be able to use an external headset to chat with instead of talking
Hey,
through the
I'm on
mic on
PC and I
top of
heard
this?
that
bit?
going from
Place
left
your
to right
Nintendo
to
Switch
left.
2 however
Yeah,
you
so do I.
like with a large, sturdy stand.
We already surrounding
You can move
sound.
it
You're all
freely,
about the
like
Pokies.
this.
Yeah. I mean, I want the new Pokemon game too because it looks pretty cool.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Here's a Pokemon for you, Mrs. Ryder.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera
Oh, there
or
it is.
charging in tabletop mode. Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
I'd still add another SD
Reading
card
and
to it. I mean,
writing
I did the
data
same thing with the
is also
PlayStation 5.
faster.
One of the first things I did to it is I
Use
bought
the
a 2
Nintendo
terabyte
Switch
drive
2
for it.
dock to connect
Oh,
to
did
your
you? I
TV
didn't know
and
that you
enable
did
up
that.
to
There's your
4K
USBs.
resolution.
Oh,
games.
I didn't notice that before, but it does have the
Also
integrated
supported
LAN spot.
TV mode.
Nice.
Yeah, sweet. Lesson learned.
Can support up to 4K. Interesting.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
That's good to have.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play.
So I'm
Nintendo
wondering what
Switch
games
2
wouldn't be
as well
compatible.
As
There's
Any
Nintendo
third-party
Switch games.
software.
Physical and digital
much.
games are supported.
If it ain't Nintendo, don't play it.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2
One of
isn't
those
simply
DVI?
an improved
Like
Nintendo
for
Switch.
video outputs? No, God.
We redesigned the system from the
DVI,
ground
get
up
outta here.
and packed in lots of
My
new gameplay
favorite line.
features.
As you can see, it's not
And
just an
to help
improved
players
version of the
understand
Switch.
The Switch 2 hardware.
Sure.
We're currently developing
Sure.
this game. Mr. Kawamoto.
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
What did we say about
standing over
console
here.
exclusivity?
Okay, everyone, join
Why
me
is this
inside
not
the
on
game.
Xbox?
The Switch 2 is an
There are a
Xbox.
lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This
Those
sign
new
reads,
Joy-Cons have the
"Where are
IR.
magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets
Yeah, they
are
do,
inside
Chewy.
the system. The SL
Are they
and
IR based
SR
or are
buttons
they
on the Joy-Con 2 are made of
2.4
metal.
gigahertz?
So that's how they attach to the system.
Yeah, that's actually a great call. Oh, look.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have
They have the
mouse
IR
controls.
sensor.
And when
do they?
combined
Okay.
with the gyroscopes, you can even
They use it for like
different
Labo.
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There
Man,
are
that guy
secrets to
mini-golf's as good
discover,
as I do
even as you're
in
playing
real life.
mini-games and tech demos.
I mean, that's better than how I
Goddamn
do golf.
three
Some of
putt.
the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as
Wild
the
that that
Switch
is
2.
paid. That is
Please check it
wild
out
that
if
is
you're
paid.
What?
That's
Yeah.
weird.
I'd like
Okay,
to share
that's a
some
fail.
more information regarding Nintendo
What?
Switch 2.
Like you literally wanted to go the
This is the
playroom
game
route
card
with
for
that,
Nintendo
and then
Switch
you're gonna
2
charge
titles.
people?
Oh my
Just
god.
tap
It's the
that
same
in.
shape
Yeah,
as
it's bad
Nintendo
move.
Switch
Nintendo.
game cards, but it's now red and it has
Yep,
much
yeah, you have to
faster
pay for that
data
game,
release
Chewy.
speeds.
Yeah, that's
Next
That's
up
unreal.
is additional storage.
Micro
Switch 2
SD
will only
Express,
work with
baby.
micro
Throw
SD
your
Express
old ones
cards.
away.
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
even Viper. Why? That's a great question.
Yeah, that's
The
Very good
regular micro
question.
SD
That
cards
one-
used
that
on
one
the
boggles
Switch
me.
will not be compatible.
Oh, so standard micro SD will
to
not work.
transfer data from
Wow,
Switch
okay.
to
Express,
Switch
of
2,
course.
you can log into your Nintendo account. to
Sounds like,
use
yeah,
the
that is
system
a
transfer
bit of a
feature.
money grab. I'm
With this
very
feature,
surprised.
You can transfer save data,
Every
digital
Nintendo
games,
console ever.
and more.
Did you see that
We're
camera?
also releasing a new Pro controller. It has a
I like
C
that
button,
controller.
which launches
Yeah, the
game chat.
controller
Oh,
is
the
On
new
that,
Pro
there are new
controller.
GL and GR buttons, which you can use to
Look at that
assign
back
Wait,
paddles
hang
there
on,
for you, too.
paddles?
In addition, an audio jack has been added.
How much is that
We
going to cost?
introduced
Give me
a
all the
few
money.
new
That,
features.
that's their
$80 or
motto.
$90.
The official
That is Nintendo's
Switch
motto.
How much?
Give me all the money.
will go live.
$80 or $90,
There
maybe
will
more.
also be an Ask the Developer article
I can't even
on
remember.
the
I
website,
used to have
where
a Pro
the three
controller
of
when I
us
had the
will
Switch,
talk about
Switch the first time
development
around.
of
but
Nintendo Switch 2.
I can't remember
We
how much I
hope
paid
you'll
for
check
it.
that out as well.
Pretty sure I got it from Best Buy.
I have
And
one.
now,
They're
the
they're
Nintendo
awesome.
Switch
Like
2 launch date.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh, launch date.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Yeah, June 5th. I saw that.
We're very
I got
much
spoiled
looking
on
forward
that
to the
one.
day when you all get to
the regular
experience
Switch
it,
Pro
so please
controllers,
wait just a bit longer.
$89.99.
Yeah, so the new Pros will probably be about that same
Now.
price, maybe 99.
Broadly
Yeah,
speaking,
probably $100.
on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
Oh man.
The first type is Nintendo
3 whole
Switch 2
types.
games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Chewie says he has a Pro too.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some
Or
games
these like
that were released on
upgrades.
Switch will
Like
receive
you basically take
upgraded
your old
versions that
games
offer things
and then
like
upgrade them to a
improved
Nintendo.
visuals,
Oh my
unique ways to
god.
play on Switch 2. And
Hey, Sony does it.
Yeah.
I can't.
And
say
you
anything
and you
because
love
I-
I'd
it
like
for
to show
it.
you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please
Heck, I
take a
even
look.
did it for Days Gone, and it's not even out yet.
Nintendo
Yeah,
reveals
we
their new
understand
theme
it.
song.
Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo,
Nintendo
Switch 2.
I guess. Sorry, go ahead, Rob.
The upgrade expands
Nintendo
on
reveals
the
their new
base
theme
game
song.
and adds
Money,
new
money,
features,
money, money,
including
money.
mouse controls,
Everybody's got a
audio
price.
recognition,
Yep.
more expressive rumble,
They need
I mean,
the
like,
money.
Justifying your
Money,
upgrade,
money.
right?
uses a
Money,
camera
Money, money, money,
accessory,
money, 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 money,
all of which
money.
can be accessed on Switch 2.
Gonna add content, cool.
Let's
Like I
check
mean,
out 3 new
no
and
different than those
upgraded modes.
PlayStation ones.
Yeah.
First up is Mario Party mode. With a
Because
single
boy, we're
camera,
not making a
up
new
to
one
4
as we
players can
just
join
put
the
out Jamboree.
festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces
Ah,
as
we
you
cut
play,
meat.
so you can experience all the reactions
Goddamn
and
Yoshi.
emotions in real time. Or for
I want
friends
to take a
the
picture
party
with Yoshi
online.
and send it to you, just to be like, just to irritate you when I get down there.
Next, it's Bowser.
I'd be like, hey, it's your best friend.
The livelier team wins.
You would like Yoshi. You can tell you're a non-Nintendo fan.
Hit blocks to collect the most coins.
No, I'm actually looking forward to meeting Mario.
Guide an RC car with your voice.
Yeah, the star of video games.
And compete in other mini games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a
Interesting.
ride on the mouse
Okay, this
controlled
could be
carnival
interesting.
coaster.
I like
With the
carnivals.
safety bar lowered and secured,
Yeah, don't bother
You're
putting the
off.
safety bar on Yoshi's side. Just let him fly off.
use mouse controls to
I mean,
shoot
that's what
down
Phil will do.
enemies while you
Yeah.
feel the bumps and rumbles
Or
of the
sacrifice
coaster.
him to the pit, right?
That's right, because there's more Yoshis.
Now Yoshi.
So
There's
basically,
more
it's like that. I
Yoshis.
mean, it's an
Game will
optional.
begin.
It's an optional feature, right?
There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
Like, and we brought back Tug of War
Enjoy
from
the thrill of
N64
these
for you to
intuitive
ruin that
games.
analog
How
stick.
quickly can you reach the station?
Just destroy it.
From mini games that use a camera,
That's right.
and a built-in microphone,
You have that friend who's coming over, he's pulling out a glove. You're like, what are you doing?
biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition,
Poor
plus
Yoshi.
Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
And how much is that going to run you?
Please look
20
forward
bucks.
to a new Mario Party experience.
Yeah, that sounds about
where
right.
You can
Yeah.
see each other's reactions while
20?
Actually, now that I think, I'm pretty sure I actually do
Let's
own
continue
Mario
presenting
Party
some more
Jamboree
Nintendo
too.
Switch 2 Edition games.
They're selling those games for $80 if you just get the Switch expanded version straight up.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom
Of course.
feature
I mean,
enhanced resolution
this
and
one,
frame
okay, this
rates,
makes sense. This is the kind of game
also
that you
support
would want to take
HDR,
advantage of it on the new
which
hardware.
makes the image more
Yep,
vibrant.
exactly.
So you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
I don't have a dog in the fight because I pay
Plus-
for upgrades.
You can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
No costing given out? Yeah, I don't think we're
This
going to see
new
that until
feature
closer
can
to
be
release.
accessed via the Nintendo
Costs
Switch
out
app
as of
on
today.
smart devices.
What's that?
The
It's a
cost is out,
game-specific
the price.
service
Oh, is it
that's
already? Oh, you just have to
exclusive
look it
to
up.
the
Okay,
Switch
fair.
2 edition
Yeah,
of these
base
titles.
model is
For example, it can help
$629.99
guide you to
Canadian
various locations, like
and
shrines and crops you haven't
$699.99
found
for the
yet.
Mario Kart bundle.
activating.
I mean, better than $1,000 for the
For the
PS5
PS
Pro.
Pro, yeah. Well,
You
I
can
mean,
still
at
get
the
a
very least, I can
PlayStation.
trade
You
my
can get a
old Switch in.
PlayStation 5 cheaper.
You can share your creations using
Yeah.
QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
I mean, if anything, I'll probably just trade my Switch in. Or our Switch in. I shouldn't say it's mine, but... Get a credit towards a new one.
I think the wife would want to say in that.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
I have a couple of gift cards I can get at work, too. I could probably use to offset some of that cost as well. Some performance bonuses
Kirby
gift cards that I have
Forgotten
banked.
You'll be able to
This
enjoy
game was
an additional
awesome.
story, exclusive
Which one is
to
this
the
thing?
Nintendo
Forgotten
Switch
one.
2 edition,
It's been
along with improved
forever since I
graphics
played a
and frame
Kirby game.
rates.
This game is very good.
This story takes place in the
I
Forgotten
think the
World
last
after
Kirby
being
game I
struck
played was
by a
on Super
powerful meteor
Nintendo.
that's causing
Which was
some
probably
serious
also
changes.
really, really good.
You mean
Yeah, it
Winter?
was.
I haven't run into a Kirby game I
We
didn't
hope you're
like,
looking
honestly.
forward to Kirby's new adventure.
I've never played a Kirby game, so.
Okay, now you need to
Metroid
leave.
Prime 4 Beyond will
Yeah.
have
Okay,
both
bye.
the Nintendo
I mean, I like
Switch
I
and the
enjoy
Nintendo
playing some of the,
Switch
like every
2
now and then if
edition.
I'm on the Switch, I'll play some of the Kirby games on like the old, like the Nintendo Online stuff. So you can play like the old Nintendo versions, the Game Boy versions.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Oh, neat.
Hang on.
Plus, you can explore the immersive
So you mean
world
I could
in
play
4K
Metroid 4
at
Beyond
60
as a
frames per
first-person
second,
shooter with
or
the
enjoy
Joy-Con
smoother
and
action
in mouse
full
mode?
HD
Hang
at
on.
120
Hang on.
frames per second.
Just a cut. Pick a minute
Choose
here.
from these two modes, both
We
of
might
which
have
support
something.
HDR,
We may
based on
have.
your preference and playstyle.
You may have just rejuvenated my interest in playing
Plus-
Metroid again.
Pokemon
Oh, here we go.
Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch
Like,
later
please
this
play
year,
these
will
awesome
not
games
only
on the
receive
newer
a
hardware.
Nintendo Switch
They will
version,
run better
but
on
the
that
Nintendo
newer
Switch
hardware.
2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
So you can see all your Mega Pokemon in 2K.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
I mean,
We
as
hope
it
you're
stands right now,
looking
every
forward
game
to
I own
these
on the Switch is
Nintendo
all
Switch 2
digital
edition
anyway.
games.
So it's not like I'm giving up physical
Next,
copies.
I'd like to
for-
introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con.
Yeah, you
2
said
controller.
you're buying your first, like, one of your first physical games
Please
in a
take a
long
look.
time with that pre-order for Expedition.
For
right?
Expedition 33, yeah. Oh god, I swear to god, this is like be your own DJ for Nintendo Switch.
Murder Ball the game?
Drained it.
Dragon Drive.
Interesting.
Kitty helmet.
Is it Nintendo? Did we put a new gimmick in our machine? We gotta make a game around it. Should this be packed in for free? I think so.
Will it? Probably
No.
not.
No.
Because Nintendo gotta be Mr. Krabs and be like, oh, I like money.
I find it interesting that I don't recall there ever being any... Okay, that's kind of sick.
That's cool.
I don't recall there ever being a game that has ever given this kind of visibility to those with disabilities.
In Dragon Drive,
No, I don't
you
think
can
so
use
either.
both
Like for
Joy-Con
wheelchair
2
users.
controllers
I
as
can't
mice
think
to
of a game
intuitively pull off
that's
various
ever...
moves. We hope you're looking forward
God, like
to a new
wheelchair
always delight.
basketball. I've never seen
using dual mouse
wheelchair
controls.
basketball on any.
I mean, I've seen it in the
other-
Olympics.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and
Well, I was gonna
development
say for
partners
video
coming
games,
to Nintendo
but-
Switch 2.
But yeah, even then, like, yeah, for video games, I can't think of...
I have long observed the lands between.
I heard about this. I
is this
heard
Elden
about
Ring
this.
again?
World.
Yeah, this one was rumored for a long time.
Elden Ring for Switch.
Yeah, take Elden Ring on the go, a game that is not really meant to be played on the go.
Yeah, this game requires your full
Just get angry on
concentration.
the bus stop or something, and then everyone's wondering why you're getting pissed off.
Yeah. Here, try and defeat this nigh impossible boss while the guy sitting next to you is literally shooting up meth.
Yes, Neon. Thank you, everyone. Please like and subscribe.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
too.
I have cookies.
Now the
Not
question
fresh.
is, what kind of cookies?
Hey, I'm Greg Kasabin
Salted
from
caramel
Supergiant
chocolate
Games.
cookies.
Woo
Here to say
woo!
that
Ooh.
Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch
Ooh.
2. Our first ever
I need to
sequel
start playing
introduces
this more
the
again.
Princess of the Dead. An
I
immortal
Yeah, they're-
I have it on
It ain't
PC.
your own art class.
They're getting pretty close to their final update on that, so
Yeah, because it's
getting
still
More-
in
dozens
early
of
access
characters
now,
from
right?
Greek myth
Yeah, more console. I mean, it's coming every console. Who are we kidding? Hades will be on
Yeah, but now
everything.
that I've got a new controller to play it on, I tried playing it on keyboard and mouse. It's tough.
No, you gotta play that with a controller.
Yeah.
Later this year.
Will the hardware be powerful enough to get the full experience for a game like Elden Ring? For the Switch?
Yeah. Capcom, what do you got?
Street Fighter 6.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも
Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition. That will always be
楽しみに。
The GOAT.
Yeah.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with Spine.
Gundam Mobile Strike Force?
Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for
it's
sale.
called Arsenal?
Buying.
No.
Oh.
Thanks for the warm welcome!
I was saying we're calling it Arsenal because we couldn't get the rights to Gundam.
It will be ours.
The sovereign axiom. The Trinitas.
Neon says caramel butterscotch always wins for cookies. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a hard disagree on that one. Snickerdoodles will always be the best cookie. I will be taking no further questions at this time.
Ew.
Double chocolate chip.
Bring hope to our lives.
I will also be okay with white chocolate chip macadamia
That is
nut.
quite a type.
Yeah. What did I just say?
This is Joseph Forrest from Hayes.
What did I just say?
I'm super
I'm not
excited
listening
for
to you.
Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their
And this
own
game
story.
does have
It's up to
crossplay.
you and a friend to help them break free.
This game will use the
Let me
game
tell you
share
this,
probably.
If you like It Takes Two,
It does.
you're gonna love this one, trust me.
No, you won't use the pass. You can just send that to another
Play
Switch if you have a friend
Fiction
next
on
to
the
you.
day Switch
Yeah.
2 launches.
At EA Sports,
Yeah, with that new game
we're
sharing,
bringing fans together across
digital
the
game
world,
share.
both
What do
on
they call
the
it?
pitch
Digital game
and
card?
on the gridiron.
No, that's just game share. Like you can just be in the same room and they can send the data for it.
Right.
Switch 2.
Yeah.
Madden NFL will also be
Madden's
live
back,
on
baby.
the Nintendo
Football's coming
platform.
back to a Nintendo platform.
EA Sports.
Still
It's
EA
in the
Sports. It's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan
EA
T from Avalanche
Sports. It's out of your wallet.
All right, you
bringing
know
Hogwarts
what to do.
Legacy.
Serious help. All right, so we're just going to do a quick disclosure in regards to this particular game. So we are going to be no longer focusing on any news or that's going to be revolving this game going forward. We have discussed this as a group and on the podcast. So we're going to try to not have as much attention, give as much attention to this game. We obviously can't prevent developers from showing the game. But going forward, we are not going to be showing any more support for Hogwarts. But anyways, we want to make sure that we explain, and we really want to stand with the LGBTQ community going forward. So we are not going to be focusing so much on this game going forward. So just a disclosure as they're showing this game off. So thanks everybody, and we'll probably just mute it until they're done talking about the game in the meantime. So sorry for interrupting the stream with this, but I wanted to make sure it was very, very clear under the circumstances. And again, this was decided as a group within our podcast.
Alrighty.
So, anyways.
But so far, everything else is looking pretty good. I'm really thinking about getting my hands on the new system myself. So
yeah, I wouldn't mind. I mean, I kind of agree with what Phil Spencer Jr. said in our chat earlier too. Nothing's blowing me out of the water.
Right.
Okay.
What do you got there, so what does that say?
You want to unmute?
You want to save with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tony Hawk getting the shaft here.
Sorry, Tony Hawk.
Gave me the goddamn year. Tony Hawk 3 and 4. This Switch 2 is an Xbox.
Sure suck.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Oh, it's 3 and 4. What was I saying anyway? I totally lost track of what I was saying. Oh yeah,
That you were you're whelmed?
Yeah. Nothing's really kind of blown me out of the water.
Played,
I like the way the new hardware
Tony
looks.
Hawk game in a while. Wow, this map looks cool. I don't know if we had a Tokyo map before.
In Tony Hawk 3.
Yeah.
You know what? Phil Spencer Jr., you can make your plug.
Where else can you get Tony Hawk's Pro Skater?
If you didn't want to spend $700 on a Nintendo Switch 2, did you know that Tony Hawk 3 and 4 is on Game Pass, which you can get at www.xbox.ca?
Christian Eladam from IO Interactive.
I was hoping we would get a spot to plug that.
Bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh.
You know, as the best assassin in the trade,
Excuse me.
Agent 47 does everything
This is one of those games
his mission.
like one of those series I wish I could have gotten
mission
into.
progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination.
It's so fun.
Our ever-expanding game will release on
They
the
got so
same day
goofy with it in this too.
They have a
Plus,
VR version
we are
too now, don't
excited
they?
to bring another familiar agent to
Or
the
they-
Chewie
I'm
Chewie.
not sure.
Chewie, we need your input on this one.
You're our VR expert, Chewie.
Yeah.
Oh, James Bond.
Yeah, they've been rumored for a while. Like, we're sending it to the Switch too.
GoldenEye 64
No one's seen what this
remake.
game is.
Didn't they do that already? And flop.
No, they just rebooted it with the same engine.
Oh, okay.
Looks like you got a new
And
friend there, Phil Spencer. Neon.
Tony Hawk is just great. Absolutely great.
Oh, Square Enix, hang on. Shh.
Is reborn. Bravely
You should have already played this game.
Remastered in high definition.
Oh, this looks like World of Final Fantasy. But now they're going to be.
Kirby
It's a new
Fantasy.
one.
It's Bravely Default
Oh, is
remastered.
it? Oh, okay.
Jobs to build out your very own party.
Because yeah, World of Final Fantasy uses this
Enjoy your
exact
adventure
same
with upgraded
character art
features
style
and
or
advancements.
sprite style.
And all new
I could never
minigames
get into the style
with
of game.
unique ways to play.
I always end up dying a
Square
bunch.
Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy.
That's one of the
HD
few
Remastered.
Square Enix titles I've never
Set
actually
for
played
the
was Bravely
Oxenfree
Default.
As a warrior of light once more.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の小山です。我々がお送りする
Like a dragon.
龍が如くゼロ
Or
期待の場
Yakuza,
所
yeah,
ディ
not
レ
like
ク
a
ター
dragon.
カットです。
Well, same
That's another series. I really enjoyed a lot of
Same
content creators that played
土
this.
地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともに
Hitman 3 is VR.
ください
Yeah.
I knew Chewie would know that.
Windows Switch 2の発売と同じ
Thank you, Chewie.
今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期
I
待
always
くだ
love
さ
how
い。
this game goes extra.
Oh, very
yeah.
much so. I think that's what makes the game so good.
Publishing and development
Yeah.
partners.
Like it's very
For
much
now,
like a
we'd like to show a
traditional
game being developed in
Japan
collaboration
action
with
movie.
Nintendo. Please take a look.
They just have to do like all the over-the-top cinematics. Koei Tecmo? I recognize that symbol anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Guy loves Dynasty Warriors.
Who descended from the
I was
heavens,
gonna say, wait a minute, is that Giratina? No.
joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface. Their union
Hylians?
led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time,
Oh yeah, there's
a
Ganondorf.
terrible evil
Oh, yeah,
arose.
yeah.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil.
Hyrule
One which
Warriors?
future generations would call
Is this that rhythm one?
the imprisoning war.
Nah, Bandit got it.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Legend of Zelda Cult of the Lamb Edition?
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
What did you say this one was, Rob?
Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, okay. This is basically like Legend of Zelda's version of Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just
take on hordes of enemies, make numbers go up here on the screen. Waiting for Ark to go via. Oh, good lord.
Oh.
We're still waiting for Arc 2.
Who is Diesel?
I mean, I've been kind of interested in trying it, but it
That
should be
was
going to
Hyrule
Game
Warriors
Pass.
Age of
So
Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now,
That will be
some
2029.
news about
Yeah,
Nintendo
probably.
Switch
yeah,
Online.
that's about right.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Probably
And
when
with
he's
Nintendo
done doing
Switch
Fast and
Online
Furious,
Plus
he'll go
Streaming
into Arc
Pack,
too. But he's going to be
you
doing
can
that
enjoy
until
a
he's
new
90.
membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Yeah, this is massive.
GameCube.
Oh, it takes me
Nintendo
back.
Switch
Okay,
Online
I'm
Plus
sold right
Expansion
there.
Pack will
I-
be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Please tell me it's Baton Kaitos.
GameCube, originally released in 2001.
Wow.
There already is
You may be the
available
on
at
Switch.
Yeah, they redid it, but great call out. I know very few
This
people who
was the
actually played
last
that
Zelda
game.
game I played.
My ex-girlfriend loved that game, so.
And Wind Waker is an incredible Zelda game.
I
In
had
the
so
top
much
three.
fun with that one. Loved it.
Transcending history and the
Oh my
world.
goodness, Soul
Soul
Calibur.
Calibur.
I
Oh
love
wow, like
it.
some OG Soul
Played it
Calibur.
for
3D
days.
weapons-based fighting game. Each fighter comes equipped with a different
Oh,
weapon.
Waldo.
And Link from the Legend of Zelda
Of course,
series.
yeah, I
I
remember,
had
yeah.
fun because I was on the
Soul
Xbox.
Calibur 2.
Yeah.
Experience a world of white knuckle
Oh,
racing.
Game's so
uh,
good.
F-Zero
over
GX.
2,000
F-Zero GX is so
kilometers per
good.
hour. 30 machines.
I haven't played an
will put it
F-Zero
all
since
on
the
line
original.
In death-defying
Also,
races.
incredible video
Featuring
game.
the
Yeah.
series first, machine customization.
I think
You're
it
gonna
would be
play
able
that
to
F-Zero
use
99?
guys
Get
right
ready to
there
experience
with the
F-Zero
GameCube games
GX.
being available.
In games that
Why
support
did I
still
do
has-
that, man?
up to 4 can play together locally.
I
She
saw
still has her
Catalog.
GameCube.
4-player split screen on
Enjoy
one
these
Switch.
classic games with clearer
Oh
images
man, Wind Waker's
and
so
higher
good.
resolution than the original releases.
Da-da-da-da.
You can
Yeah, like
also
a-
check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
So I'm assuming this requires the NSO
More
subscription,
titles will
right?
be added.
Oh,
in the future.
Custom Robo getting shouted out in the chat. Amazing.
Oh,
Luigi's
Pokemon
Mansion.
Gale of Darkness?
Nintendo
Luigi's
GameCube,
Mansion?
Nintendo
OG Luigi's
Classics,
Mansion?
The Switch
Hell
2
yes!
exclusive game
Luigi's
library
Mansion is a
coming to
trash
Nintendo
video
Switch
game.
Online Plus expansion pack.
You're a trash
Launches
video
the
game.
same day as the
How
Hogwarts
dare you?
And
We're gonna launch
a
the
dedicated
GameCube with
controller
Luigi.
designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
Yo!
Wirelessly, and also has a C button.
It has
to
the
quickly
C.
access game chat.
Yeah,
Smash
no,
Me-
I'm
Smash
sold.
Melee
I'm
players are
sold.
losing their mind.
Exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online
damned.
members. Will also be available the same day as Nintendo
Get
Switch.
those while you can, because they're gonna make that a limited run.
Whether you're
Probably,
familiar
yeah.
with the
Well.
games,
I like
Same with the
gameplay
64 controller.
we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue
Okay,
to play
I'm-
select games.
I mean,
from
they're
the
gonna
systems
continue to add
shown
more
here
games to
on
those, they
Nintendo
always
Switch
do.
2. Okay, let's
didn't
see
realize
some
there
more
was a Sega
games
Genesis
from our
one on there,
publishing
though.
and development partners.
I have to check my store again.
That's awesome.
Kitty.
No, I think that's a dog.
Doggy? Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Deltarune.
Riders.
That's the
Yeah.
sequel to Undertale.
Yeah.
I've listened to some of the soundtrack of this one. Bangers. Absolute bangers.
Undertale's incredible. I've waited for Deltarune because I knew he was waiting on part 3 and 4, so full package, yeah. Good time to finally play it.
I've never actually played Undertale, but I've watched so many people play it, I feel like I've already played it.
You should play it.
I mean, Toby Fox is a certified genius.
Hi, I'm
Plus, he's
Randy
actually
from
done some of the
Xbox.
music for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Borderlands 4,
Hey, yes!
our upcoming flagship
What?
Borderlands
Really?
game will
That's
launch on
awesome.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Let's go!
I mean,
Borderlands is back.
I mean, we shouldn't be shocked.
Loot and shoot your way through a world
No, I think
filled
there's
with
a
wild
mass
enemies
amount of
and
third-party
outrageous
games that are going to come
weapons.
to it.
We're still in development.
Hello,
I'm still,
Traveler.
there's one thing that kind of pissed me off about the Borderlands franchise. I really hate the fact that they killed off Scooter in Borderlands 3.
We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead.
I was going to say,
That's
dude,
spoiler
spoiler.
free.
but
It
it's
was
gonna-
a Telltale game.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from
It's a
Firaxis
Telltale
Games.
game.
We're releasing a Nintendo
Telltale was
version
Tales
of
from the
Sid
Borderlands,
Meier's
wasn't
Civilization 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Civ 7,
That's
you'll
where
establish
he
an
died, not-
empire.
Was
and
that where he
guide
died?
people
Okay.
Throughout the
Yeah.
ages of history.
I didn't
With the
actually play
mouse
Tales from the
controls,
Borderlands.
players
I
can
just knew
enjoy
that
more
when
intuitive
Borderlands 3 he
gameplay
wasn't there and they
experience.
said he died. So
Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And
I
if you
absolutely need to
already
play
own
under.
the
Well, that's
Nintendo
what I mean,
Switch
Cosmic,
version,
though, is that, like I
you
said,
can
I've
experience
watched so
mouse
many
controls on
speed
Switch
runs
2
and
by
other content
purchasing the
creators
upgrade.
play it. I feel like I have already played it.
And we have even more news from 2K.
It was sad, yeah.
I'm Lionel Jinx. And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE
Ben
2K
Bishop. He
is
doesn't
coming
look
to
like
Nintendo
the
Switch 2.
former Tampa Bay Lightning
Oh, let's
goalie.
go.
2K as well.
Oh,
We
God.
can't wait to see you in the ring.
Oh, wow.
It's like
Okay.
2K wants to make money. Love to see it.
Surprise.
Four kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
Scooter was one of the fun parts of Borderlands. Yeah, he was. I loved Scooter.
Nailed it! Hook, line, and
Are we sure that this isn't just going to turn into Lord of the Flies?
It could.
That'd be the best twist in this video game.
really have started
Absolutely.
to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely
Survive together.
It's not
Well, we're dead.
really it's kind of giving the vibes of like Overcooked a little bit.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
I need some friends to play Overcooked
Hi,
with.
I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Enter the Gungeon.
Yeah, baby.
Oh.
Here's the first look.
Another one that's always been on kind of in the back of my mind, going, I should play this game
Dodge
sometime.
countless bullets and aim for the
Well,
gungeon's
funny you say
depths
that.
on
If
a
you go to
robot ship.
www.xbox.ca, enter the Gungeon 1, available on Game Pass right now.
And favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you.
This
in the
looks
future.
awesome.
Oh, this is a new Enter the Gungeon. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I really have to play the first one.
Interesting. I like the art style.
It's like a slightly more cartoonish No Man's Sky.
Astroneer, maybe?
I would say more cartoonish Borderlands.
There you
I was
go.
way off. Or cartoonish Bioshock. But I'm sorry, they kind of look like Big Daddies.
That's a
Power
series that you
Seeker.
really play.
Oh, Astroneer Expeditions.
Yeah.
Devolver Digital.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future
Wow,
to
really?
Nintendo
Gonna bring
players for the
Cyberpunk
first
to
time.
Switch 2?
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world
I've never played
action-adventure
that yet.
RPG set in
Oh, it's
I
so
finally
good.
played it this year, and it's an excellent video game.
Nice.
It was so good. Like,
or on the go.
it
That's
definitely
got
had
to be
problems at launch, but
I
haven't-
all the patches and whatnot made up for it. I should really play Phantom Liberty. I haven't gotten around to that yet.
I haven't finished the
Completion on
main
base
game
game,
yet.
but I want Phantom Liberty also.
I haven't finished the base game. I got into it
Amaguchi-san!
last year. I never finished it.
Oh yeah,
Nintendo
yeah.
Switch
Remakes
2
coming to Switch 2.
ファイナルファンタジー
Let's go!
インターグレードを発売いたします。
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
and
times now.
Intergrade too.
ミッドガル脱出までを描いた
It's not Rebirth, but let's
シリーズの
go!
作目となり、20年以上の時を経て
I wonder if they're going to take a look at releasing it then on Xbox then finally too.
For sure they are.
Yeah.
Switch
If it's on
2
Switch,
で
it's gotta be on Xbox. Like, there's
シリーズ
no
を
excuses
ぜひ
now.
ご期待ください。
That's great. Good for Square.
At GTA Punk 2770. I mean, yeah. Oh, Kiditsugami.
Also on Game Pass.
Ooh.
Still a video game coming out this year.
Actually going through with this.
Yeah.
2025. Have they still not come up with a release date for that thing yet?
No.
You know what would be hilarious? It's a Knights of the Old Republic remake announced for
My
Switch 2.
shiny Hollow Knight
Oh, that's
book.
really good. That's really nice. Witchbrook? Oh, we saw that one last week, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Silk Song Opium, yeah.
I want this one.
Yeah,
Marvel Cosmic
the
Invasion.
Star Wars Outlaws, okay.
That one was okay.
Oh,
on,
no, Nobunaga's
82.
Ambition. I thought, is that
Yeah.
Unicorn Overlord? Not quite.
Ooh.
Fast Fusion. F-Zero knockoff. Shadowline Rhythm. Oh yeah, with the Pac-Man.
Awesome.
Yep.
So yeah, a lot of these games were shown last week, but
Yeah.
I mean, same time frame. Pump them up again.
Yeah.
Big time.
Of course.
I want to be on there.
Fortnite.
Racer? Oh my god.
Ridge
Such a blast from the
Racer.
past.
Professor Layton's awesome.
Was that Tamagotchi Plaza? Yeah.
I love this game. It makes my friends mad to play it, but I seem to get the controls more than they.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
It's an actually nuts launch
The
lineup.
next
Well, I mean,
game
the
will be
fact
the
that,
last
that
from our
it's
publishing and
immediately
development
backwards
partners.
compatible with a lot of games is a good
Please
sign.
take a look.
You know, we'll agree with the launch lineup, but I mean, when you have titles that have been out, like a Cyberpunk, and that stuff's on the list, like they have the 17 confirmed, but a lot of these games people have seen, unless you're just solely playing video games on a Switch, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're just a Nintendo household, it's a big win for you.
What the hell?
I give you my life.
Yeah, it's got the internet hype.
Turn a wheel and transport him
Bridgerton, the video game.
to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Is this big news? This is when I obviously.
Whenever you see that,
FromSoft.
it's big news.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a FromSoft game.
This was one of the things I think that was spoiled for me. I wasn't sure of what the title was or seen the gameplay, but apparently this is a Switch 2 exclusive.
Yeah, the internet collectively lost its mind this morning. Yeah. Out bloodboarding
Legally
Sony.
distinct Bloodborne.
Yeah.
I mean, it's FromSoft, so I mean, they can do whatever the hell they want, because they're FromSoft. Oh. So is this a new Bloodborne?
I don't think so.
Well, looks like we got vampires.
Oh.
Whatever
Big
the hell that
giant
is.
mutated sewer frogs.
With boobs.
Mm.
Can't forget the boobs.
Close your eyes.
Yeah,
and
that frog had
forget
huge
your
cans.
love alone, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Well, I saw pictures of this, but I didn't see what name was attached to it. It's just summon a T-Rex with tiny legs out of nowhere. Raiden lookalike with a chakram?
Moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
Griffith.
The Duskbloods.
I wish I could get into those
Wild.
games. I really do.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that guy. I think they forgot to model the armor. He was literally in his pajamas. Which makes him that much more terrifying, to be honest.
Yep. Only on Switch 2.
What you just saw was a brand new game by FromSoftware.
Zippin.
Did we
Props
not
to
have
Nintendo. They have this event on April 2nd instead of April 1st.
Yeah,
will share
very
more
true.
details about the game. So please check it
Yeah,
out. when it's available.
multiplayer focused, Switch 2 exclusive.
That's all from our publishing
Some more
and
stuff
development
came out about
partners.
it today, but
I mean,
We'd like to thank the
we
developers who
had
appeared
this
today,
discussion about console
as well as our publishing
exclusivity
and
people.
development
What the
partners
hell?
who prepared footage for this presentation.
Nintendo said
I don't think that conversation is going to end anytime soon.
yeah, Mario ain't gonna
In
show up
addition to what
anywhere
we
else
saw today,
but
That's
this
true.
platform.
Partners
Yeah.
are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
But
We'll
FromSoft
showcase more
doing
games in the
console
future, so we
exclusivity?
hope you're
That's
looking forward to it.
It's
Bloodborne.
Next, please take a look at this.
Like Bloodborne
Maybe
still a
it's gonna
PS4 game.
Maybe it's a timed exclusive. Maybe it'll come to everything else later. Because, From does like money too.
They're good at making it, and they're a great video game company. Like they're doing things over there.
Oh, Kirby, hello.
Man,
Oh, I thought for a second that was going to be a Mario star.
you and me both, Bandit. You and me both.
Now I'm thinking of the star from the Mario
Oh,
movie.
there's that sound. Power that baby up. Whoa, okay, too much power, too much power, too much power.
Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off!
God damn it.
Oh, a new Kirby game.
Oh yeah, the long requested Kirby game. We all wanted it, right guys?
Wait, is it a racing game?
Everyone's favorite GameCube game is getting a sequel.
Kirby Air Ride? Oh my god.
But
Riders.
didn't they just show off Mario Kart during this too? Like,
This is their winner though. They're like, you know who's doing it though? Homeboy from Smash Brothers. So it's gotta be good. Sakurai's doing it, man.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over
damn
20
Kirby
years
Air
ago,
Ride.
is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
yeah, I sure am.
I mean, I'll play it.
Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
Last
I'm
trailer
not
for the
happy
day,
about it, but
alright.
I'm gonna play it.
Sakurai's last HAL Labs game was Kirby Air Ride? Uh-huh.
Did Hell not do Kid Icarus on the 3DS?
Donkey Kong.
There he is.
Cosmic
It is
going
good.
way too hype for Kirby Air Riders. God. Kirby Air Ride.
An open world Donkey Kong?
Man.
That's awesome.
I was expecting a new Mario Brothers title. I wasn't expecting Donkey Kong.
You and me both again, Bandit.
You guys got enough stuff.
True.
Probably see a new Mario game by Christmas. Because you know every kid that's got their Switch 2 is going to ask for it for Christmas. That's the best time to sell it.
This looks so awesome, though.
This looks like the kind of
there's
game
a
that's
clock.
like punch everything in existence.
Sounds like my kind of game.
As long as it's not voiced by Seth Rogen.
Y'all, we're just getting a new DK rap for this game, guaranteed. Lock it in.
Let's
DK
go.
rap is coming back.
Oh, rude.
The redesigned Donkey Kong looks cool too. Like, I'm not mad at it.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. Okay.
Bonanza.
Yeah. July 17th.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring
Listen,
Donkey
it's a
Kong.
good game. Yeah, but is it a
Donkey
great
Kong
game, though?
Bonanza.
No. Kirby Air Ride is not a great game.
Smash through enemies.
But you're still going to play it.
Of course.
The ground. Just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world.
Good games need love too.
More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
I'm very, very disappointed to not see King K. Rool in that trailer.
To recap,
where's his horse and his other two brothers?
Nintendo Switch 2 launches
Heresy.
on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware
June 5th.
options
I don't know if
that
I'm
will
gonna
be
get. I
available
don't know
at
if I'll
launch.
have enough time to save up to get
We'll
a
release
day one.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Kirby Air Ride
as
is
well
peak?
as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Mario Kart Double Dash was on the GameCube. What are we talking about?
Please check the official Nintendo Switch 2
Another
website,
game that ended
which goes
friendships.
live later today.
Double Dash is the best Mario Kart.
We've covered a lot of
Come
information.
fight
It's
me.
almost as bad as Monopoly, right? Yeah, just that's it. It's done. I'm over. I'm done playing this. I'm going to bed, Grandma. 3 o'clock in the bloody morning.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
I'll just put it at the
Sadly,
start.
Lauren Green can't play the father for Bonanza.
All right, so
right.
price for
Wow.
this price for the system is $629 in Canada, and if you want to get the Mario Kart World bundle, it is $699. The pre-orders start April 9th, I think. I want to double check that.
The UK is open pre-orders at retailers. You can expect retailers to jump the gun on that, I'd assume.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'd imagine it'd probably be the same here too. Like GameStop will probably start taking lists and whatnot.
April 9th is when it goes. The pre-order date is for that. So, yeah, and $700 for the bundle.
What did we say there? Some games said 4K 30, likely dynamic and checkerboard, probably 1080p 60 or 720p 120. Who even watches things in 720p anymore? I thought GameStop was dying. I mean, it's still going here in Canada. GameStop is what replaced EB Games.
I heard they were going under in Canada.
They're pretty much toast here.
Are they?
They're trying a new business model, but they're not doing so great.
No.
They're going to revive
Someone's
themselves.
going ham on the
Go.
emotes.
Or Phil Spencer Jr. store.
Where he only offers Game Pass.
Yeah.
Everything's an Xbox. Everything's an Xbox.
That's exactly
Don't
how
you
they too. There'll be a PlayStation, a Switch, and both like Android and
Oh, no,
iOS
he hates
devices on it, and they're
PlayStation.
all labeled as their Xboxes.
He hates PlayStation. It'll be Nintendo and Xbox only. PlayStation
right.
fan, Sony ponies can get the F out.
That's right. We're doing them.
Here's the new
That'll
Apple
be a sign right at
Xbox.
the door.
Yeah,
My
here's
dad's
the new Apple
given Sony
Xbox.
Call of Duty. You get Tony Hawk, also published by, Xbox. We'll throw you a bone every now and again, you ponies.
Yeah, here's our two new mobile
You
devices.
get your sad
the Apple
dad.
Xbox, the Android Xbox.
We're over here talking about fun. We're talking about video games.
All right, well.
Speaking of video games.
Yeah, speaking of video games, let's go ahead and get everyone's kind of thoughts on the video games and whatnot that occurred today. Let's start with Saracel. Let's start with you today.
Oh, jeez.
What
Put me on the spot again.
thoughts? We'll put you on the spot again.
I like the Donkey Kong. I actually got that spoiled earlier. But I was like, I haven't seen Donkey Kong. And then it's at the end. It's like, yep, there he is.
Yeah, it's been hard to avoid spoilers. It really has been.
And since, well, like, a lot of people are chronically online, so it's hard to avoid.
Yeah, that's true.
But I like the Mario Kart at the start there. I haven't played a Mario Kart game in a while, but anytime I see a trailer, it's really exciting to watch.
Yeah, right on.
I don't know.
So now the next question is: are you getting an Xbox? I mean, Switch?
No. I'm a poor adult that needs a better job first.
Yeah, we got the stupid sponsor billeries.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, next one up. Let's go, Phil Spencer Jr. Let's hear your thought because you already seen this earlier.
Yeah, the second time watching Nintendo Direct. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a Switch too. Absolutely. There's gonna be Nintendo games to be played. I need to have a Switch too. Am I thrilled with their launch offerings? I know some of the chats say yes. A lot of the third-party offerings I've played. I mean, yeah, Mario Kart's great. Incredible way to launch it. It has to be a Switch 2 exclusive. I think that price is pretty outrageous in Canada. Like, you can go buy a PlayStation 5 cheaper. Like that's kind of crazy to me. But I'm that kind of Nintendo fanboy still too. So yeah, I'm absolutely gonna get it. Questions again too, where it's just like, man, you guys are selling me on the fact that you can chat on the hardware now in this day and age. Probably could have trimmed that a little bit. Don't sell that camera. That camera's not going over well. I'd like to see the sales numbers on that camera when it comes out.
Yeah.
Adopted only early on and then never again.
Probably, yeah. Either that,
but
or
I mean,
they'll outsource it all to like Elgato or something like that too.
See, that's my questions going forward too. Like, especially with the mouse controllers, right? So if you're using mouse commands in like a Metroid, let's say something like Splatoon launches, and you're able to use mouse controls, do you separate player base by who's using controller and who's using mouse, like they're doing in modern games?
Well, they don't do it for COD, so.
They don't do it for COD, but I mean, like games like Rainbow Six, like this stuff's factored in. Granted, do I think that mouse control is going to work as good as your fancy mouse you have for your PC? Absolutely not. I'm not seeing that being nearly as good.
Mm-hmm.
But we won't know until we actually get hands on it. And unfortunately, we don't get one of those cool preview events that are happening. We won't know until the actual machine launches in June. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thrilled on some of this stuff. I mean, I'm not a ton of third party outside of like FromSoft. Obviously, I'm going to play that title when it hits, but Donkey Kong looks sick, and it's a month after. Like, if I don't get one right at launch, I will make sure to have one in time for Donkey Kong in July.
Awesome.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Exactly. It will be, yeah. Mav, let's go with you next.
So I missed out on the last generation of Switch. So this is like, for me, I've got plenty of games that I could play that are going to be, you know, I can do backwards compatibility with. Like, I didn't play any of the Legend of Zelda that came out, Breath of the Wild, anything like that. So I've been kind of eyeing up on getting the system, not just for future game releases, but also previous releases, because the thought that we have had is get a system, get the Switch 2, wait for the Switch 2 because the Switch 1 was so far in its life cycle. But I'll tell you, one of the games that I will not be buying when I pick one up is the Welcome Tour. Because what the hell are they thinking with charging customers for that? I do not understand that. So that's the selling
feature. Curious what the price of that game is going to be. I say
it better be $5.
What's it called? Nintendo.
Welcome Tour.
Yeah,
Nintendo Welcome Tour.
Yeah, the Welcome Tour. But I mean, a lot of the other games. I mean, Phil Spencer Jr. said it best. Like, a lot of this is some of this is third party. They're going to be on other systems as well. I'll be able to wait for this a little bit. In fact, actually, one of the directions I'm going to go for trying to get my hands on this system is I have no problem waiting until December 25th. And
he has no problem letting someone else buy it for him.
I will.
Hey, I don't either.
In my defense, if it is a very, very steep price tag. I mean, I have no problem just saying like, "Hey, throw me cash. I'm going to pick one up later on with whatever I get from you guys." But I mean, a lot of this stuff, it's not moving the new stuff isn't moving the needle so much for me quite yet. Like, Donkey Kong looks good, and I'm interested to see what's going to be coming out in the future. And as I said, a lot of what I'd be playing is the stuff that I missed on the last generation. The GameCube games, replaying some of those games from the past as well. I'm here for.
You could do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially
You
that
can
Kirby
emulate
Air
those
Ride.
games.
Instant classic.
Goddamn Kirby Air Ride. What's wrong with this?
Yeah, it doesn't say
all right.
online.
What's that?
They won't. That price will hold
introductory.
off.
Oh, seriously, you said the price for that that welcome thingy or whatever is not
Yeah,
available yet?
they didn't announce it yet.
No.
Oh, okay, no, fair enough.
This reaction will gauge the price. They're like, how are they charging for this?
Yeah, exactly. Just before we get to Rob here, just gonna answer a couple things. Dustblood game looked cool as well as Final Fantasy. Yeah, I'm surprised Final Fantasy's on Switch. I definitely wasn't expecting that. As another one that kind of got spoiled for me when I was trying not to look through social media, but look through social media. You won't get the welcome tour. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much that's what it's going to boil down to. I don't think there's a single person either in this podcast or watching this podcast that is going to get a Nintendo welcome tour, willingly, I guess. They're not going to...
You know what?
Like,
if I'm buying Kirby Air Ride, I'll get welcome tour. Someone's got to bite that bullet.
Yeah. All right.
But the Final
no.
Fantasy thing though too, like Final Fantasy VII being released on the Switch too, it's got to be coming to everything else then too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, it has to.
I mean, there's only one platform left that it's not released on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that being said, that's a perfect segue to turn this
www.xbox.ca.
Oh my god. Wasn't quite what I was going
just
for.
gonna say for like the Nintendo introduction thing. I keep forgetting what it's called already.
Welcome tour.
But yeah, the welcome tour. It's like, oh no, as if I can't figure out where else to figure out how to use my Nintendo Switch 2.
They had chat.
You can go online.
You know what button to push to get into chat.
Yeah.
I think if you approached it more like Astrobot's Playroom, we wouldn't have this conversation. Like if they would have told you Welcome Tour was a free game packed into the system, the reaction wouldn't be nearly as negative. The idea that they're going to make us spend money on that is what's crazy.
Yeah.
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 But now it's going to come down to, okay, how much are they actually planning on fleecing us for? If it's like
And whatever it is,
$2
it's
to
too
$5,
much.
okay, maybe that's probably okay. It's still not ideal, but people are probably more willing to part with $5 as opposed to, if they charge it like $39.99 or something like that. Which I have a bad feeling that's what it's going to end up being.
Viper, if for the record, if Phil Spencer streams the Welcome Tour game, I will 100% watch.
Anything for Viper. Like I'm getting Welcome Tour. Done deal.
Yeah.
A1
exactly.
purchase.
For the content, yeah.
Yeah. And I end up loving it. Game of the year. Welcome Tour.
Oh my god, you imagine? All right, but anyways, let's turn it over to Irish Bandit Rob, because speaking of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and having a Final Fantasy VII fan, Rob, what were your thoughts?
I think Phil Spencer Jr. said it best when he said that he was whelmed by the Direct today, because that's exactly how I felt. Does it look good? Absolutely. Am I crazy about the price? Not really. But that's just the way things are going. I do like that it's going to have that GameCube availability to it. That is great for an old school gamer like myself. Like I said, bring Batten Kaitos to it. Final Fantasy VII Remake being on it is great news. One more console that it's going to be on. Now let's get it on Xbox, get it everywhere. And then let's start working on getting Rebirth on there as well. But am I going to get it? Maybe. Not like right off the bat, because, $600. But I mean, it's also the fact that it comes out in June, and that's my birth month. So, hint, hint, wink, wink.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of people with birthdays in June, this guy here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm kind of in that same boat. Nothing really made me go, I absolutely have to get a Switch 2 on day one. No ifs, ands, or buts, or anything like that. Will I get a Switch 2? Probably. Will it be day one? We'll see. But I mean, I'm kind of in that same boat too, where it's $629 is a steep price to pay, considering that much like they said, PlayStation 5 is cheaper with better hardware. So it's in a weird spot. But
I think it's also setting a precedent, just building on the cost aspect. It's setting a precedent for what we should be expecting for the costed consoles going forward. Like, I don't think I think the next gen we should not be expecting it to be anything under $1,000 per system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes, for new, like for PlayStation 6, for new Xbox, we're probably looking at 800 to like 800 US to start. That's just the way of things. Unfortunately, inflation, amongst other things that that we're not going to get into the whole tariff bit. That's just a whole other can of worms that we're not going to get into.
Mm-hmm.
But I think 629. This is probably going to be this is basically the new norm. It sucks, but I mean, that's just kind of the way of things. Phil, you looks like you're about to say something.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate precedent for Nintendo because first, the company never drops price on anything. First party software never drops in price. The Switch didn't take any significant price drop in its lifetime. Now you're sitting on all these stocks, so now you're going to get the Switch 1 price drop. We're going to see what the flow of hardware actually is. They're saying it's going to be really great. Like it's going to be obtainable somehow to get a Switch 2 within this year and somehow avoid scalpers. But I mean, 629 is like when you make yourself the family system. That's tough for some households, right? Like,
to say it's a family system.
I'm an adult who will spend his money however. I don't have kids to feed or anything like that. So I will frivolously drop $700 on the new Nintendo.
Well, you feed yourself. You're still a kid.
Yeah.
Kids
I mean, I can live off instant ramen. Whatever.
I
eat normal.
I mean, I'm turning 44 years old this year, and I will still take time out of my day to house an entire box of KD. Like, come on now.
Wow.
Dude, 46 in June. I do the same thing.
Yeah. Dusty says, I'll be getting a Switch 2, but not sure when exactly. Very interested to know what other games are coming out for it. I mean, we'll probably see more in the coming days. I mean, obviously, with the stuff that was announced here, obviously we know what's going to be coming.
They have the 17 third-party launch lineup up now, all the day one games, and then obviously Mario Kart World from Nintendo. I mean, Welcome Tour. We've talked at length about Welcome Tour. But you're gonna get it. It's a hot year because they still have Metroid Prime 4 is going to ship. Obviously, they're saving ZA for end of the year. Like I think that's obviously now going to be their holiday game. Really wish Mario showed up here, but. Same. I will take 3D Donkey Kong.
Yeah, 3D Donkey Kong. That one's gonna be an interesting one too. But like I said, I definitely want one. I will probably get one. I'll probably trade in my old Switch to get some credit towards a new one. Either that or much like Rob's birthday. My birthday is also in June, so We'll be begging for scraps on Twitch and YouTube and seeing if other people will fund our habits for us, and that'll be that. But anyways, what's that? Yeah, exactly.
Subscribe to Ko-Fi.
Yeah. So with that being said, what doesn't say here? I have a Switch Lite. Haven't even played the Zelda games for Switch, but so it'll be nice to experience them on the new Switch. I mean, same. I said that before too, but I was so excited when they showed Wind Waker. I sold, or like right there. Yeah, Wind Waker was absolutely fantastic. But closing thoughts. Anybody else have anything to say about what we've seen or what could be potentially coming for us in the coming days?
I've got nothing more to add. I've got nothing to add at this point. I'm kind of whelmed with it at this point. But as I said, for me, I'm just excited to get my hands on one at some point.
Yeah,
there's a cool amount of Treehouse stuff coming out too. So like, if you want deeper dives into games, like Mario Kart World's obviously going to have a direct on the 17th. I know they're playing stuff on their streams. You got to get Nintendo today, guys. I don't know. Last week's Directs told me it's already on my phone. Get all my Nintendo news.
Yeah,
Nintendo found out about the internet and had to make an app.
Yeah. All right.
I think best thing to do is wait until Summer Games Fest.
Yeah, Summer Games Fest will be a good place for everybody.
Yep.
I mean, Mav will have stuff for Sony. We'll see some stuff for Nintendo. Phil Spencer will have.
Sony doesn't really like to show up to that show so much though anymore.
Everything does like to show up. Xbox. You know what you can also get on Xbox? Game Pass. You know where you can get Game Pass?
www.xbox.ca. You guys are gonna buy Adamfall? Why would you do that? It's on Game Pass.
Yep.
Game Pass, the killer of developers, every step of the way. Don't buy those games. Just get Game Pass.
Yep, exactly.
Tell them Phil Spencer Jr. sent you.
Speaking of which, Microsoft, if you're listening, we could definitely use your sponsorship dollars here. I'm just saying.
Or Nintendo, if you're watching, just send us all Switches too. We all want one.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And a copy of
I will happily shell out multiple streams for your product.
Damn
and
straight.
only your product. I will wear a Nintendo shirt. I will burn my play. No, I won't actually do that. But
I'll only play Welcome Tour. Send me a Switch 2 and I will only play Welcome Tour. Welcome Tour, Game of the Year, 2025.
Right up there with Infinity.
Wait, I thought you said. Yeah, I was going to say.
Infinity came out last year. It is a video game from 2024.
It was game of last year.
Enough. Jabronis. God damn Jeff Keighley.
All right, so with that being said, we'll go around the horn here, and we'll see where everybody's coming from. Let's go in reverse order. We'll start with Irish Bandit Rob. Where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitch, where I'm streaming every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thursday and Fridays, I stream at 1 till 4 p.m. And on Fridays, it's a very special day because Friday isn't Friday, it's Fright Day. And I'm playing the 2016 re-release of Doom on my YouTube channel on every Friday and Sunday. And I am playing Final Fantasy VIII every Thursday and Saturday. You can also check me out on YouTube, where I upload every Monday and Friday. Mondays, I upload a different Doki Doki Literature Club mod on that day. And on Fridays, I do Final Fantasy VII. You see a bit of a theme with me. And on top of that, you can also pick up my novel Shade Falling over on Amazon. You can get it through the Kindle e-reader or on paperback. And just quickly, I am an affiliate with Streamily. They are a service where you can get autographs from some of your favorite celebrities. They are doing a big Hell of a Universe thing coming up very, very soon. I'll have more about that on tomorrow's stream when I'm streaming tomorrow over on Twitch. And that's all for me.
Excellent. Agent Maverick 86, where can the fine folks of this podcast find you?
You can find my page on Facebook, The New Geek Corner. I actually just dropped a review for Assassin's Creed Shadows. So that was actually published here a couple hours ago. Also, I am planning to stream this weekend, probably going to do both Saturday and Sunday. I'm trying to power my way through to try to get through Assassin's Creed Shadows. So that's going to be kind of the focus still. I'm about 50 hours in and about 45% done. So I got to pump those numbers up and try to get that finished.
Rookie numbers.
Yeah, it's a bit of a slog. I'm really enjoying the game at least, but and then I'm hoping to be able to get done, which is not likely before South of Midnight drops next week, where I'm going to be hoping to stream that next weekend. But we'll see what happens with that. So that's where you can find me. That's what's going on. I'll keep you guys posted with any upcoming streams on my Facebook page.
Excellent. And for Phil Spencer Jr., where can the fine folks find you on the internet?
Hey, for all wrestling fans, you can find the In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast on every major podcast platform every Wednesday morning. We'll give you a brand new episode. And it's the road to WrestleMania, so a very exciting time to tune into the In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast. Other than that, you can see me shilling Xbox here selectively when I'm invited back.
You're always invited. You have an open invite. You know that.
It's pretty much an open invitation.
I'll be shilling Xbox every week, rubbing it in Maverick's face that he is a Sony pony, knows nothing about video games. He says he has an Xbox. I never see him on it.
Got AC Shadows on PlayStation this time around. It's eating all my time.
It's not Xbox.
See you on South of Midnight. I'll be playing South of Midnight next week.
Ooh.
Excellent. All right, and Sarah Cell, where can the lovely folks currently find you?
Oh no, I'm on the spot again. Okay.
I gave you some time this time around.
Well, you can find me on Twitch. I'm gonna make my return soon. I'm not sure when yet. I was trying to set everything back up, and LBS just deleted everything, so I have to find everything again. So you can find me on all the socials: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. I like to share a lot of love for my video games, my anime, all that stuff. I'm really nerdy.
And your cat.
And yes, and my cats, all that stuff. And I'd like to share my strong support for human rights, women's rights, and the LGBTQ plus community. So, yeah.
Bobby.
Yeah, somebody decided to. So somebody
Sometimes I
decided
like
to join
share
at the very,
puppies.
very end.
Lily.
So, and as for me, you guys can find me over on Twitch as well. I just finished rolling credits today on Visions of Mana. I'm not going to be streaming for about the next week, though, because I am transitioning over to overnight shifts for the next week. So it'll be a little bit. I'll have a few days of streaming to figure out what I'm going to stream for a few days. And then at the end of the month, I will be live streaming Claire Obscure's Expedition 33, as I did do a pre-order for that one as well. As for that, you can also find me over on YouTube, where I'll be posting my VODs for Expedition 33. I do also post the occasional review, previews, things of that nature. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel over there as well. And same thing is much like the others. You can find me on all the various social accounts, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky, Threads, and all that fun stuff there. I am also an affiliate for Red Dragon Gaming, so if you guys are looking for some new gaming peripherals to upgrade your gaming setup, you can go to the Red Dragon shop. Make sure you use code RIDER at checkout, and that will get you 15% off of your entire order, which also, with Red Dragon, you do get free shipping in North America. So, I think that is pretty much everyone. So I'm gonna let this little one down here. So she just come in to say hello for a quick moment and lick my face. All right. So...
No, Daddy, I want hug cuddles.
So with that is going to do it for us. First off, thank you all who've been in the chat here. Thank you all very, very much for tuning in and joining us for this particular presentation. It's been a lot of fun having you guys around here. And it's been a lot of fun having the podcast members here. It's a nice full group tonight. So super, super happy how this one turned out. So in that case, that's going to do it for us. Again, if you haven't had a chance already, make sure you do drop a like on the live stream. Make sure you do subscribe to our Level 1 Lounge podcast with the notification bell on, so you guys don't miss any new live streams or new podcast episodes that are usually done weekly. Next week, there will be no podcast episode because, again, I'm on overnights, so I won't have a chance to record. But like I said, make sure you do have that notification bell on so that way you get notified when a new podcast episode drops. So for Agent Maverick 86, for Phil Spencer Jr., for Sarah Sell, and for Irish Bandit Rob, I am Ryder Pride 639. Thank you all very, very much for tuning in to another episode of the Level 1 Lounge podcast. We will see you guys next time. And until then, we'll see you all on the next level.
Bye, guys.